While the meeting was not meant to be an open forum, several Howard community members spoke out about the school's population that they say is growing like wildfire.
Y'all know it's overcrowding. We've been overcrowded. This ain't something just new, it's just coming out. It's like a sword. We can't keep band-aiding this. We got to fix it.
The Hamilton County School Board School Facilities Committee invited alumni, teachers, and parents of the Howard School to sit in on their meeting on Monday. While the board says the meeting was not organized for open forum, supporters of the Howard School spoke out about their concerns for the school that sits at 180% capacity.
We're over capacity for 4 years, and we still kick the can down the road to say that we're going to do.
District 11 Commissioner Joe Graham sat in on the meeting. One concern of his was lockers. There are 1,550 students at the Howard School, but only roughly 900 lockers. The same school recently issued a no backpack policy.
So it's a tough conversation, not palatable for a lot of people, not even for myself.
Jones says the board is in a hard position. The heavy population growth in the South Chattanooga area limits the abilities of the school board. They're looking at immediate and long-term solutions.
Possibly looking at utilizing some space currently in Howard Connect that's not being utilized, looking at some possible satellite locations temporarily.
The board is also considering other options.
Also a conversation about possibly looking at utilizing Howard Connect in its entirety and moving the program to another building.
Overcrowding at Howard will not be solved overnight, but ultimately it's the students who will be impacted the most.
I know that one of the things our kids need most is consistency. And so while the inclination is to change something immediately, we have to consider the effects that that's going to have on our kids.
1,550. That's how many students attend the Howard School. That number is striking concerns in parents, teachers, and students who say the school is overcrowded.
We can't walk in the hallway without bumping into somebody because we have to walk in a certain direction.
It was a sea of maroon and gold. Teachers, parents, and students gathered to voice their concerns about the Howard School.
Last 4 years, our enrollment has soared from approximately 900 to almost 1,600 students.
Howard has the largest enrollment in the district. As a result, Sharp says teachers are sharing classrooms, school bus drivers are having trouble with overcrowded buses, and even long lunch lines are an issue.
So by the time the line get down, lunch be over. So a lot of kids don't even get to eat.
It's an issue high on the school board's radar.
Enrollment at Howard drastically changed over the last 5 or 6 years, and it needs to be addressed. It's not going to be an easy fix at all.
The school has introduced portable classrooms, but some parents say this is not enough, and they need more permanent solutions.
I want to make sure that all of District 11 and all of Hamilton County is well represented when we're making these decisions.
For Jill Black and her district, Howard's student population is an issue not to be ignored.
It's been put on the back burner for so long, and due to the fact that there's a lot of students being put over there at Howard, then all of a sudden it's a problem. Don't forget about us.
We're so powerful as far as a force in the economy. They just really at $2 billion a day in losses.
A local engineer puts the impact of a potential strike into perspective. We took to Twitter to get our viewers' take on a possible rail strike. Almost 67% have voted that they do think a strike will happen. A strike is looming once again. On Monday, a fourth rail union rejected the Biden administration's tentative deal, but all 12 unions involved in the negotiations need to agree for ratification. Congress is expected to step in if a deal is not reached.
It causes all kinds of ripple effects through the economy, right? There's going to be shortages of food, industrial products, construction materials. Oftentimes that will drive the price of these things up.
According to the Tennessean, more than 25 freight railroads operate in Tennessee, and in Chattanooga, rails are used every day to transport basic necessities.
We're through being treated like dogs and treated like crap.
According to the Associated Press, a train strike could happen as early as December 9th. Sawyer says that could delay getting presents under trees in Chattanooga.
The holiday season is typically the busiest time on the rails from September to December. So it would be disruptive.
In Chattanooga, Leslie Dominique reporting.
And that announcement is unwelcome news as malls and stores are gearing up for large crowds between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. The National Retail Federation predicts this could be the busiest holiday shopping season since it started tracking in 2017. And that's despite historic inflation and looming recession fears. Shopping centers expect to break records this year in terms of foot traffic and spending.
We're seeing people overcoming that because they want to do something special this season. We're forecasting a really strong finish to the year, so we will achieve over $2 billion in sales this year, a record.